The water bridge or canal in Magdeburg, Germany was planned as a solution to a particular problem with waterways in the area. It connects two canal systems, the Elbe-Havel Canal and the Mittelland Canal, with the River Elbe and each other. Previously, the voyage took 7 miles detour and multiple locks to lower and raise ships between different altitudes. Now, it hardly takes a few minutes of waiting, as you are dropped off or elevated to any of the waterways you want, and few civilizations engaged in the high art of bridge building as the Romans, exemplified by their similarity to their obsession with aqueducts. The Roman aqueduct network was complex and spread across its vast territory, providing its remote arid colonies with a steady supply of water. This involved the construction of bridges of all kinds, as canals had to be strapped over many different types of natural obstacles. While most of this network is now lost to history, we can see glimpses of it in structures such as the Pont du Gard. One of the most visited tourist destinations in France, the Pont du Gard, or Bridge of the Guard, towers over its circumference at 155 feet, too high even for modern bridges. It is 3 levels with several arches of their own, with the highest level dedicated to the aqueduct that once operated. At its simplest, there are only 2 ways to effectively build an impressive and timeless bridge. One carefully studies the terrain and weather conditions of the area, makes some calculations involving advanced concepts of architecture, and then meticulously assembles them with the help of the construction team over the next few years. The other is to just build an ordinary bridge and put a giant fire-breathing dragon on it. The authorities in the Vietnamese city of Da Nang apparently believed in the latter when in 2013 they unveiled the Dragon Bridge. Built to commemorate the 38th anniversary of the liberation of Da Nang during the Vietnam War, the Dragon Bridge connects Da Nang Airport to other major roads in the city. The dragon itself, which spans nearly the length of the bridge, is fitted with over 2,500 LED lights for special occasions, along with what we can only assume is a giant flamethrower specially designed in its mouth. The Helix is a pedestrian bridge in the Marina Bay district of Singapore, connecting many offices and commercial establishments with each other on the Singapore River. It's like most footbridges I've seen, built only in a complex 2-helix structure of DNA strands. The Royal Gorge Bridge in Colorado is the highest bridge in the country and one of the highest in the world, rising approximately 956 feet over the Arkansas River. Built in 1929, the bridge connects both ends of the Royal Gorge, one of the deepest canyons in the United States, and offers a great view of the unique and sprawling landscape. The 1,260-foot bridge takes the usual valley experience a step further by placing you on top of it rather than at the base, although one can always opt for scenic railroads at the base of the strait as well. The bridge attracts a good number of visitors from all over the country throughout the year, as it also offers multiple adventure activities like bungee jumping and liner in a sort of bridge coom and adventure park setting. With a total length of about 5.15 miles, the Nanpu Bridge near Shanghai in China is one of the longest bridges in the world. However, the bridge in itself is nothing special, as the skyline of modern Chinese cities is dotted with other, more impressive bridges. Its main attraction, rather, is the network of circular ramps on its site in Shanghai to facilitate the flow of traffic during rush hours. It is a giant multi-level ramp that has its own smaller slopes, connecting many different roads with each other and a bridge. It is quite similar to the large intersections in other cities around the world, with the sole and specific purpose of smoothly diverting traffic to the bridge. Before it opened for public use in 1991, the only way to cross the Huangpu River was to take a ferry. Now, it is one of the most crowded areas. The Twin Sails Bridge in Dorset, UK, is a double-leaf base bridge, a type of bridge that uses single or double-leaf spacers that can be lowered and raised to provide clearance for boats. It is not a particularly unique bridge design, as pedestal bridges can be found all over Europe, but what distinguishes it is the shape of its leaves. Instead of the usual rectangles, Twin Sails leaves are triangular in shape, making it the world's first triangular leaf-shaped basal bridge. When open to water traffic, the entire structure looks like the sails of 2 giant yachts passing each other on the open seas. However, when closed, the bridge is difficult to distinguish from any other bridge in the vicinity. COC Pole or 33 Arch Bridge in Persian was originally designed as a bridge and dam over the Zayanderad River in Isfahan, Iran. The COC pole building was completed during the first part of the 17th century, and it remains one of the best preserved examples of bridge architecture from the Safavid era. Over the years, the bridge and dam have turned into a really tall heritage building, as the lower reaches of the river have almost completely dried up for various reasons. It now exists as a popular entertainment district, with malls, hotels, cafes, and other tourist attractions on either side to keep visitors busy. The Veloimer Canal challenges the popular notion that bridges should be built over bodies of water, and not the other way around. Perhaps the only bridge of its kind in the world, the bridge completed in 2002, passes over the N302 motorway in the Netherlands. One of the country's busiest roads, the N302 connects the town of Harderwijk to the mainland, with Flevoland the world's largest artificial island. Technically, it's an entire lake built around a highway, with a connection between its two sides to keep traffic flowing on both levels. It is a unique solution to a common landscaping problem, and is usually solved by structures such as drawbridges, tunnels, ferry terminals and flyovers, all of which are more expensive and more inconvenient for a motorway than a water channel. It's a small but scenic part of the larger Flevoland project, as Veloimer is one of 3 artificial lakes that surround the 931 square mile island. The Juscelino Kubitschek Bridge, named after Brazil's 21st president, is just one of the many modern architectural wonders dotted around Brazil's capital, Brasilia, although it still manages to stand out on its own. At nearly 4,000 feet, this steel and concrete highway arch bridge first opened to public traffic in 2002. On a clear day, the bridge can be seen from many other sites in the city, thanks to its 3 crisscrossing and asymmetric arches that cannot be confused with anything else, each over 200 feet high. It connects the eastern shore of Lake Paranoa with downtown Brasilia, and serves as an important road link, as well as an Instagram-worthy landmark for the city's 4.8 million residents.